you get into your global account, you need to create a sub account. Once you click on the sub account, or you get inside the sub account, you will get multiple options in your left hand. If you will see the third one, subscriptions, you need to click on this, and once you click on subscriptions, you need to search here SAP Business Application Studio, and you'll get your application studio. Once you click on this link, it would give you a detailed explanation of this tool, and you need to subscribe this service. From me, it is already subscribed, so I can directly go to the application. Once you click on the subscribe button, you need to go to application. Once you will click on this, it will launch the SAP Business Application Studio tool in a separate window. Once you will open this, I just decrease the the resolution. I think now you can see it better. And if you'll see, there's different tools or different things they have provided, which I'm going to show you just now. You have to create a new dev space for you. For me, it's already created, that is fiori_dev, but I show you how do we create a new dev space. That is means a different instance of SAP Business Application Studio, or you can say the kind of workbox, right? So for you have to define the purpose for what you want this new dev space. You want it for cloud business application, want it for HANA native application, or you just want a basic version of it, or you are going to develop the SAP Fiori or UFI application. Since we are going to develop the SAP UFI app, so I have just selected it true, and here I give a dev space name that could be QUA, quality Fiori, and this name is completely up to you. You can decide anything you want, and you have to select all of them, because these tools are very important in terms of developing SAP workflow or SAP UFI applications, right? So make sure you just checked all of them, and then you click on create dev space. It would create a new dev space for you, that is QUA Fiori, and here I have Fiori dev, which is already running. Currently this instance is stopped, so I just have to click on run, and then you will see it is giving me the option that I can run only one dev at a time. So I just stop this one, and because I need to show you how do we create SAP UFI application using this tool. So for that I have to create a new dev space, which I can show you how do we configure this, right? So just a moment, and it's going to start now. Once this status becomes green, that means it has started, and then we can, like, this link would be activated once it would be started, right? Then we click on this and we can get into the SAP Business Application Studio tool. So I think we have to wait for a second. Okay, here it is. Now it's running, and as I told you, this would be activated. Click on this link, and now it would take you to SAP Business Application Studio. So for the first time when you log into this, like, it would load the necessary tools and templates and everything, so let it happen. And here, if you will see on the bottom left corner, right, it is asking the organization, the space in Cloud Foundry have not been set. So if we click on this, we will get the option to set it. That I'm going to show you just in a moment. But before that, I just have to select your workspace. So you just click on this open workspace, right? Here you select projects and you just click on open. So your workspace would be ready this time. Okay, I think probably you can see this. This is my workspace projects, right? And now before starting it, I want to show you in the bottom left area. If you will see, the organization's tab space in CF have not been set. So you just have to click on this, and you have to tell which endpoint you're gonna use, right? So for me, this is the endpoint which is automatically coming, right? Because I have entered the Euro Frankfurt region I have selected when I was creating my account. Then I just have to press enter. Then I have to write my email address, right, by which I'm accessing this SAP Cloud Platform, the account, right? So the same account I need to put. So I just tell you which email that we are going to show here. If you will go to your cloud platform, if you will click on user information, you will get your email address, right? So this is my email address that I'm going to put it here, right? And once I click on enter, it would ask me to confirm my password, right? So I have to see my password, and I'm just guessing right now. It should be right. Oh, cool. It's correct, right? Now I have to select my organization. Since I have one organization, if I can show you quickly, this is my organization. This is basically my trial account, right? So this is my organization I have selected. Now it is asking me which space I need to select. So if you will see in my trial account, here is an option called spaces, where we have all our application in Cloud Foundry. So I just click on this spaces, and I'll check how many spaces I have. I have only one. So there is a detailed video, where I have explained all the components of SAP Cloud Platform. But currently we are looking to create, we're looking forward to create a SAP application, right? So this is the dev, and I just open this. So there are multiple applications, so I would select dev definitely, because in this one, because that is basically mean where do you want to deploy your application, right? So for that you have to select a path. Now this is a path. First I entered my email address and password just to log in the CF. Then I selected my organization, and then I selected one space name. There I want to put my application. Okay, so now like we can discuss each one point in this SAP Business Application Studio. If you are familiar with JavaScript, you will see this somewhat looks like VS Code, right? The VS Code by Microsoft, right? Okay, so I think those commands you can use also. Now I'm going to show you how do we create a SAP UFI application using this tool. So here is a terminal on the top. You just click on this, you open a new terminal. Here you write a command called yo, right? And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you multi-target application inside inside a multi-target application, one SAP Fiori project inside a multi-target application. That's what I'm going to show you. Now if you will see, once I click I put the command yo, it is asking me like what I want to generate: a Fiori element, a launchpad module, a basic multi-target application. So yes, I'm going to select this because I'm going to create a basic multi-target application, and I'm just giving it a name as MANAGE, manage account, right? I have just given it a name. That is a multi-target application. It has created with mta.yml. Now I want to create inside this, so I have to write cd and then MANAGE ACCOUNT account. See, now I'm inside this folder, and here I'm going to create one Fiori module, right? So I can select here the Fiori module. If you can select this Fiori module and Fiori project, anything is fine. And I'm just going to give it a name is manage product, because that would be an application in future that we are going to create. So just give some meaningful name to your module. So I'm just giving a name, manage product. I click enter. Now it is asking like what it is. It is a SAP UFI application, it's a Fiori worklist application, it's a worklist application, it's a master detail application. So in this scenario we will only select SAP UFI application because we are going to develop an application with scratch. Now it is asking us for the app router, right? App router is responsible for routing your your services which you're going to consume, right? So a standalone app router and app router managed by SAP Cloud Platform, both any one of them you can select. And the basic difference between the app router, so there you have to read about this because there is a lot related to app router. If you will in future you will learn more about it. So I'm going to show you later like what is the difference between them. But just to keep it as simple, I'm just selecting a standalone app router. And now it is asking, do you want to add authentication? I just hit no, I don't want. Then namespace, just give a meaningful namespace like com.sp. And do you want karma test? I just write and I press enter and I say no. Enter a view name. Yes, give a view name called app. And now it's asking, do you want to add data services? Just clearly say no. As of now we are not going to do all those stuff. What we are doing, we are just creating a hello world application, SAP Fiori application, that I'm going to show you just in a moment. Let it load now. Okay, I think our application is available now. So here is a complete application. This is the empty file, manage account. Inside this, there is an app router, manage account hyphen app router has been created, because in app router, this access app.json file, this is the most important file where we work. And so currently we are not going to do anything with it, and I'm going to show you like I'm going to run this HTML5 module. And if I can access the views, right, I created one root view that is called app, and here it is, the few things. Okay, these are just warnings, so we need to ignore a few of them. And I'm going to show you like if you will see here, the title is written and also the content. So I just write a text here, and inside this text area, not the text area, just a text SAP UI5 control SAP M library, and I just write hello world. Okay, and I'm just going to close this text, and I'm going to save this, right? You just press Ctrl S, you can save, or you click on the file, you can just click on save. If you want to save all the files at once, just press Ctrl Alt S, and it would save everything. Right now I'm going to show you how do we run this application. Right, so here are multiple modules. So the managed product is our HTML5 module. So I just click this, and I click on this left hand side, there is a run configuration button. I just click on this, and there is a plus button on the top. If you will see, create configuration, I just click on create configuration, and now it is giving me an option to create configuration for managed product. I click yes, and now it is asking me which file we want to run. So I just press index.html, and I want to run it with the latest SBAS version. Now it is asking the complete command, like I want to run manage account. Yes, manage account is my MTA multi-target application name, and manage product is my HTML5 application name that I'm going to create. I just hit enter. Now I have got the run configuration of them. Here is a green button, and this is called run module. I need to click this, right, and within a fraction of seconds this application would be available on a server. So what is the use of this? Like, we don't have to run the application again and again. We will run the application at once. The application would be available on a local server, and then whatever changes we do, we can just, okay, here we have got the option that the service is listening to port 6004. Expose and open, it would open it in a different different window, different browser tab, and enter option description port. Okay, so this I'm just writing test and just hitting enter, and you will see that our managed product application is available, and this is a text hello world is coming now here, right? So this is the way to run the local application locally, and we can deploy this application on this SAP Cloud platform, in this in this SAP Cloud platform, and in this particular dev and space. And there is a lot of learning to SAP UI5 application. Now we are going to build this application completely, and just there would be a lot of learning related to base controller, fragments, navigation and routing. So many topics we are going to cover. So please stay tuned with me. Thank you so much.